Make sure you guys go check out my new merchandise, available in the link in the description below. What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Power back and again with the Jak II HD PS4 collection. Yo, every time I say that, like it's so long and tongue twisting. But anyway, we just finished off Mars Tomb and now we're about to head in here and we got this thingy. Yo, these things had barely any origin or whatever, but apparently they can survive in the water in this tiny little puddle for years at a time. Damn, my English is broken. I decided to record this episode on July 4th because, you know, America. Anyway, we're going to be heading into the tomb, and one of the small things that you see here is Daxter's chilling right there. So we're going to go up these stairs. Each one of these steps is the size of Jak. Now, if I was to estimate, I'd say Jak is around like normal height. I don't really see anybody super tall. At most, maybe 6 feet. Like 5 foot something to like 6 feet. And like, look at this. Did Mart like blow up into a giant? Like a Daxter, he's like an angry girlfriend. He's like, why your ass been at? Yo, you don't take me out, don't do nothing.
Daxter, there you are. What happened to you?
I had a hairy experience. No thanks to you.
Welcome, young warrior. Many eons have passed since our hope burned so brightly. Today you have proven yourself worthy to receive Mars' legacy.
He's talking about me. Thanks, your holy statueness. This tomb wasn't so tough.
What you are about to receive contains grave power, and with it comes grave responsibility. Eons ago, the Precursors waged a terrible war with the Horoquan, those dark creatures you refer to as Metalheads. Driven by their dark leader, the Metalhead legions destroyed our great civilization, and now they swarm the universe unopposed, looking for the last relics of our power. Ma tried to hide the Precursor stone in this tomb to protect it from them. It is our last hope, and you were chosen to keep that hope alive.
I think you got me confused with someone else. I just want the stone.
It is time to fulfill your destiny. Behold.
Wow! Let's get the goods.
Fools! You brought me right to the stone. Your pitiful underground friends were no match for my guards above. Now I will gain the power I need to crush my enemies! And after claiming the stone, I'll begin with you.
Abomination. The Precursor stone was not meant for you.
My little friends will take care of you.
Yo, it's so weird the way the stone stuff works out. I just actually try to punch these things. Baron Praxis just storms on in here and he's like, I took out your friends and all this. It's weird because you guys know as Jak's been tainted by Dark Eco, so it doesn't work. But the younger heir is supposed to touch it, and oh god, not this shit again. Hey. Oh, I wish it hit. No. Fail. But yeah, like the younger heir is supposed to touch it to unleash the power within, but he was too young to take the tests. However, because of time travel, somehow it all works out because of the timeline, and in the very end of the game, it actually does end up in the defeat of the Metalhead leader. But in the third game, they still end up surviving, which is the last very strong ones. Awesome creatures. America! Explosions, guns. Come on, one more. For America! Fireworks, let's go, yeah! July 4th special. Right. Scattered gun coming in a lot of use here. Hold on. I'm just gonna duck and cover. It's been a while since I actually did this fight. I don't even have Dark Jak for this. This one was a very interesting fight. Like, I would say it's unique in a way. Compared to the first one, they actually found a way to mix it up, which is what I like. I wonder if any of these concepts actually came out of Crash Bandicoot. Like, some of like these type of movements, like see these freaking bomb things seem familiar, but like yo, moments like that triggering. I actually smacked it out of the thing. That's all I always felt like. Like you hit him that one time, poof, the recoil from it. The fact that he was actually able to get this machine to use the power of the Precursor Stone was absolutely sick because I was like, what? This dude just took a chunk out of the map. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. That actually hit him. That failed. Man, if I had Dark Jak right now, that would be everything. Give me one more. I ain't trying to get hit. Oh no. I think that hit him. It like locks onto the dude. We got it.
Nice try, but the stone is still mine. Don't worry, I will use the stone to its full potential. Soon all who oppose me will be destroyed by its power.
And he's out, and we're magically out of whatever he left of this tomb. Like, look at this. Place is falling apart. That kid would have been so dead. Baron Praxis, aka Mr. Krabs. Great, great villain in my opinion. I think as an opposable leader and stuff like that, as a villain who was actually doing the right thing in a way, but in a very, very wrong way. I gotta say, he was good. And I think that's why I love this game so much, because I think that's why I actually prefer Jak II as my favorite out of all of them. A lot of people hated that because the difficulty spike and stuff like that. Jak I is my second favorite. The villain, like, I liked Baron Praxis as a strong opposable villain. Jak III, I didn't get that vibe, especially at the ending there with Errol and him kissing Ashlyn. It didn't feel right, and Errol wasn't necessarily the end-all be-all. He was like my rival in this game, but like a mini underling compared to what the Baron was. He had like this really strong persona around him, especially with the voice acting and everything, and I think that's why I liked it the most. Gall and Maya as well, but Gall and Maya remind me of crackheads. Like, they were just crackheads that became super powerful because of Dark Ego, and they're like, we're gonna put the whole world on crack and make everyone super powerful. That's basically what the gist of it. Baron Praxis, he had his head on it, like, in the right direction. He was like, you know what, our people come first, even if I have to do all of these things just to stop the metalheads from threatening us. It works. I mean, this isn't necessarily a shit, like, it looks like a shitstorm of a city, and it's like a lot of policing and stuff like that, but at the same time it's futuristic, and it's called Haven City for a reason, because it kind of is a haven away from the outside world where it's dangerous. Like, even Spargus, it is its own type of safety for the citizens, but you gotta be a warrior to be there, and it's not necessarily safe because they still got wrecked. Like, it's the same way as everywhere else did, so heading back to the underground. And Mr. Krabs, my hat goes off to you. I had to shoot. For some reason, I had to shoot him. I had to shoot him. Oh my god. We got the yellow Crimson Guards out. I like the blue look of the Crimson Guards though, the Freedom Fighters. Anyway, heading down.
How did the Baron know we were so close to making a move for the stone?
It's my fault. The Baron threatened to kill Ashlyn for spying. His own daughter. I couldn't risk that, even for the underground.
Right. Very good thinking. Except Praxis has the Precursor Stone now, so he can do whatever he wants!
There is still a way to get our friends back. And maybe the Precursor Stone as well. I'll find Vin. Go to the fortress and we'll call you.
And why should we trust you?
Because you and I both know the Baron would have killed Ashlyn. It'll be a tough fight through the fortress. Probably suicide.
You just get that door open. I'll be there.
Just get that door open, and I'll be there. Jak! And the voice as well, like him just getting the voice, a badass voice at that, and like changing his whole persona from I'm good boy Jak to I'm gonna kill everyone and still take everyone's woman, including Ashlyn from Torn and all this stuff. Oh man. I'm surprised Tess got away. Tess was a little off. Okay, so that, yeah, speaking of crackheads. Anyway, heading inside the fortress, we're heading back through here, and this is actually one of the tougher missions, especially for me. Like, back in the day, this was tough. Like, this fortress on hero mode, not the easiest thing. I actually have 67 precursor orbs. Let me check something. I haven't done this in a while. we actually are about to unlock a course. Which, as soon as you unlock the courses and you unlock unlimited ammo, it's a done deal. So here we're just gonna run in, guns blazing. Clear the room, swoop and clear, swoop and clear. Wow, that guy just started flying on nothing. Oh, I had one hit left. I should have reset. Can y'all give me Dark Jak? I would have preferred Dark Jak for this area. I kind of want to make a Dark Jak playthrough, but removing invincibility, and I would have to like do some rules to it. I don't know what type of rules I would do if it was just a Dark Jak only playthrough though. On hero mode, that might work, but that drill platform mission, oh my god. Alright, so we cleared the whole place. We used the most overpowered gun ever. I know. When I was a kid, I actually used to have problems with, like, after I would clear out the room, for some reason, my clumsy, danger-prone ass would end up jumping off of the cliff and what the? I missed one? How did you survive? This room is just like a jumbled mess because there's like no cover whatsoever. That's why I use the reflex beam for the entire thing, because it's like, hey, where are you supposed to hide? You got people flying from every direction. They're pointing all their guns at you. The only time I think the scatter gun or even the Vulcan would have worked is like right here in this corridor where they all start storming out at me. Other than that, nah. This is a real fortress though, like literally. Oh no! They knew what they were doing when they created this one. Alright, so we gotta stay out of range. Forgot if this was makeable, but I'm going for it. There's a health pack there. Wow. We're gonna go for the crooked jump. Oh, I just grappled onto the turret. Oh my god, I never did that before. I don't think I ever did that. This is actually quite a smooth run. Why did I remember this being so much more difficult? This part right here is not even fair. It's like a throwback to the beginning of the game. Yeah, this part, not fair at all. This is not cool. You need Dark Jak specifically for this spot, and this is why I have to just cheese this. Taking too much health. Like, you can't even fight back against those guys unless you have Dark Jak. What the hell's this? Goodbye, goodbye. More turrets. I don't think anybody could ever break people out of prison, but I'm Jak, so I can do what I want. And here at the very end, this actually, yo, back in the day, man, this took way longer. Unlimited spawn, and we head over here, back to where it all started. That chair.
The metalhead masher has saved the day. Oh, and I let Jak tag along too.
Oh, my little hero.
Samos, are you alright?
What took you so long? I added 6 rings to my trunk waiting for you two to get me out of here. Great yakkow horns! What happened to you, Jak?
Wait a minute! You're you! I mean, the other you! I mean, you know what I mean.
Yes, it appears I have an older time twin. Great grass grubs. I can't believe what a cranky old log I've become.
2 Samos the Sages. Ah, Jak, they're multiplying.
We need to find the kid pronto. What are you talking about, old growth? The kid already opened the tomb. Our top priority should be to disrupt the Baron's forces. Oh, look who thinks they've sprouted. If you were half as wise as I am, you'd know that the proper course of action is to find the kid. Listen, you old dried-up leaf. I run this outfit, and I say we go after the Baron's forces.
Do we have to separate you two?
Vin's activating the warp gate. We need to get out of here now.
Oh man, Samos was right. Got you there. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe for more. I'll be seeing you guys next time, alright? Take care. Peace.